can look at me, you can look at the camera, you can look at the person
I'm
next to
just
you.
scared, guys. We're actually live. What? Like that? I told you this. They hear us right now?
Yes. Yes, we want to, so from now to the time you leave, anything you say will be heard by. They may not be able to see you right now because of a different screen on the.
Filters are on.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it.
I see you. I see
Right now, this is only C.
She sees us.
No, I don't.
No, you don't have that up?
You're not on the video.
Is that Cheerleading? Do you, girl? Oh my God. Maybe we should sit here and say something. I was like,
Huh?
oh no, we're good. We're just fine. You can be in the
Here,
camera. Stacey in the camera. You really don't want to sit there. Yeah, are you sure? Yeah.
Gotta take it off like the salesman.
I got it's somewhere over there. There we go. Just leave that. I know it's like, I should turn it off. Smile at the camera.
What?
Please. I want to lean back so you guys can. Thank God. You guys got the coach. I know. I'm gonna try that. You should, yeah. You should come in here. The kids should be more. You gotta show off that hair. Yeah. Not third. We're gonna make these cool seats. See that? Are you gonna pick it? Yeah. We're gonna have let the kids be good. Okay. There you go.
All right. It's amazing. Every time I say we're going live, everybody stops talking.
Hi, Don's mom. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, that's because of the another episode of Colossal Community Podcast. I am your host, Keith. Tonight, my co-host seriously cannot make it tonight. Hopefully she'll be back on the next one, so I'm going solo tonight. Tonight, we are kicking off our third annual high school fall sports show. Tonight, our guests for the first half hour is the members of the Palmerton field hockey team. And then we have members of the Thorpe cross country team, and we're going to get to know how they're preparing for the new season. In the second half hour, we have Lehighton cheerleaders and Palmerton cheerleaders. Plus, we have Colossal Radio News and a whole lot of other stuff to talk about. So we'll start with you guys. Welcome.
Thank you for having us. Thanks for
having us. We'll start with, I guess we'll start with the cross country team. How do you prepare for the new season?
Honestly, I think really training throughout the summer is honestly everything. Getting to know your teammates and everything, just trying to prepare mentally and physically for everything.
I think every Tuesday and Thursday, we've been meeting up with our whole team, different places, so get some runs in, and that's really good, like way to team bond. And we also have this running camp we go to usually every year up in Lehighton called distance running camp at Camp Cressy, and you meet people from all over, and it's just a great time.
And Coach, how do you prepare?
So I meet with them at the end of the season. I give them a summer training plan, and then we set up our summer workouts, and based on if they have vacation, if they go away, they're welcome to come. So we meet every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and this week we also added a Friday speed workout, so that's something new. And then I also encourage them to do Camp Kresge distance camp. It's a wonderful camp. I've been doing it for many years, and some of our kids actually go back as counselors now. So.
And how does the field hockey team prepare?
I feel like for us, there's not really an off season. Like this year, we've done some like indoor tournaments when it's been cold out. I mean, like obviously we have a break, but we're always together and always making sure we at least kind of meet at least a couple of times a month. And I think the biggest thing is always team bonding, and getting close with your team is so important. Throughout the summer, we did like some conditioning workouts. We did like Becca summer league games, and I think that brings us together and prepares us for the season.
Over the summer, we typically do a few tournaments. So this year we did Nazareth and Northampton, and those definitely like start the season. They allow us to get in touch with the freshmen and get more involved.
I would just like to say they do get time off. Because I need time off. No, what's excellent with this group of girls is that they do take it into consideration. They know that if they work hard throughout the summer months, that the fall will come a little bit easier for them. They're coming off of a great season, and that momentum is definitely something that's following through. We represent Palmerton at Bethlehem Catholic Summer League. We do a bunch of different tournaments that are local, and then what's even better is we're seeing a huge explosion of girls being involved in club teams. So a lot of my girls now play on multiple club leagues throughout the Lehigh Valley, which is a much more competitive, a lot more practice, a lot more skill work from high quality coaches and stuff that have played in the collegiate levels and USA levels. So they get to kind of see that and represent themselves amongst some of the best athletes.
Okay. So cross country, how far do you guys run?
Every day, a week.
What's this a week? Regular meet? How far is the meet?
Every meet we run 5 days. That's 3.12 miles. Usually, I personally like to do a mile warm up and a mile cool down, so I usually like 5 miles a day. And usually like other days I try like 6, and I usually get like 30 to 40 miles per week.
Well, give him your summer mileage.
Summer mileage.
Yes, he's got lots of mileage. He's been running since 7th grade, so.
Yeah. I mean, summer mileage, you get some really long runs up to like 12, 13 miles. So it's a great time to be alive doing that stuff.
Basically, cross country runners are immensely tough. You have to do a lot of mileage.
And also doing a lot of cross training. I do a lot of cycling and stuff, so that's a great way to get in shape as well. It's so impact.
And how far do you run or practice?
it varies. Some days we have long runs, so long runs will anywhere from like 6 to 8 miles. And then some days we have an easy recovery run if we have a hard day. We do hill workouts. Some days we do speed workouts. So it's all based on like what day we have to eat. And so we based our training plan off of that. So, but yeah, we alternate different things. We love to do the dunking run, but we can't do it this year because the trail is not in use. So we'll be at the end of the season. We can do the dunking run. That's the kids' favorite run. We run from Thorpe to Lehighton, and then they get Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. So how far does the field hockey team run?
I mean, it's obviously nothing compared to cross country, which is like endurance, but with field hockey, it's all about like having endurance, but also being able to slow and sprint when you need to and get back and like throughout that. So I think throughout our practices, especially during preseason, it's really rough, but we'll like do a lot of sprints. Like today was our first day of preseason and we sprinted a lot. And then some other days we'll do like a distance run, which is probably around 2 miles, I would say.
He's like, that's it.
It's just a different kind of vibe. I mean, they're running for the mileage or something like that, whereas they have a stick and ball in their hands.
Exactly.
A lot more cutting up, a pivot, a lot more stuff. Slow down and then take off. So I think that's what's cool about this. Is hearing what you do drops our jaw, but then how much they do is probably something that you're like, I don't want to stop running and have to bring the ball around.
And the contraction barrels running up and down.
Oh, sure. I'm sure.
Yeah. So what's the toughest course that you run at cross country?
I mean, personally, I think the Beth Loser one is actually pretty rough. It's just rolling hills constantly, and it's just a pain. Get up one, you think you're going strong, and then it just slaps in the face with another hill. It's so bad. It's bad.
I mean, I like to give a shout out to Hawksville. They got run through a little cemetery. And, well, first of all, I started at their track and they have to go down a massive hill and then run a loop around the cemetery and go back up that massive hill. And then it's right again, they just said, you don't want to do it.
And they do agony twice. Like they need their hill agony because it's so bad. So they're looking forward to not being able to run that now since we're going on a fun week. So we're that's hilly, absolutely, right? Yeah. All the courses this year will be new tests, other than sales, and that by Center Park. We haven't really run much in the Valley area. So, it'll be a new season for us. We don't know any of the courses, so we've got to learn them all.
Who's your toughest opponent?
Southern Lehighton.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, they always beat us. Well, we always go very strong against them. We're very, it's always a very close game. So, this year is our year, for sure. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
They're a larger school, and they got the power down there in the numbers. And I think that's something that you'll see with the Colonial League. We're smaller schools, you know. Some schools, EPC might have 50 girls come out, and they'll make the cuts down to 25 or something like that. Or we may get 25 girls that come out, period. We don't do kind of cuts often, but like I said, it's fun to watch these programs where back in my day, certain schools that were powerhouses may not be powerhouses now versus, and I'll still get goosebumps playing against them thinking what they were.
Right.
So it's cool to see once they graduate the class and what they're bringing in on how that changes. So I think this is great. We got it.
Cheering for you guys.
We're running by.
So what made you decide field hockey is the sport I would play?
For me, field hockey was just originally something that all my friends did, and I was like, oh, like Mackie, one of my friends, like she was like, why don't you join? And I kind of joined for the fun of it, but like taking it up to high school and taking it to the next level, I like realized that like this isn't a joke and like this is something that I really love and enjoy, and like all the fun stuff about it, but like more than that, like I don't want to stop playing. It just became more than a game to me. It became a way that I found all of my friends in high school, and
For me, it started when I was, let's see, like around 6. My mom played collegiate hockey for Lewisburg, and so she was had like me doing little 6 drills and everything. And then I didn't start until 7th grade. That's when we could play like officially against other people. Back for mom, we don't have any like little feeder programs yet. So I started at 7th grade, and then I originally played soccer, but I just don't have the sort of hockey.
And what made you decide, hey, I'm going to run for appointment?
Since I was like 6 or 7 years old, I was playing soccer. I was a midfielder, so midfielders you have to run back and forth the entire length of the field constantly. And if the ball was like kicked way off the field, I was on the run and go get it. I was like, man, I like running. Then I go three, started popping in mom one day at a basketball game or something, and we're across the country, and ever since I just love running.
I mean, my older sister, Caitlin, I look up to her so much. She did cross country. She was honestly one of the best runners on the team, come on, and so I look up to her a lot. I still do, but that's the main reason.
I see you in your elementary runs.
Yes, I did it.
What position do you guys play?
I play defense. I play a right midfielder.
Who are you looking forward to most playing against this year?
Me personally, probably Northwestern. I mean, last year we fell short in the district champions. We also went in overtime. And I think this year we're ready to bring all we got. And I think we got it this year. Put everything we have into that. Well, I'm going to put everything I have into that game in every game, but I'm just excited to play them.
I think this year for me it's Northampton. They're a new game or a new team that's come into our league, and I do have some friends on that team. So I think it'd be like a fun little game. Definitely gonna beat them for sure. We're going down, but I think I'm most looking for that because it's a new team that we get to play against.
What do you coach?
I think I take back to the girls playing on club programs because it's a cool community to see during the summer games and club games. You might have huge rivals. I mean, at one club you might have Southern Lehigh, and Palmerton playing on the same team. So we're huge rivals, now they're teammates. So it's fun to go out there and do those games. And yes, beat them, but still have that friendship afterwards and give each other a hug and a high five. It's cool to see that as a coach, to sit back and be like, wow, they bond too, or they have a great friendship, and to see them on social media posting and cheering each other on, where it's easy to say, I want to talk to you, you're a rival, but now it's like you're a rival, but like you're also a hockey player, and it's kind of that like girl power, no support, and it's really, really cool to see them hugging and taking pictures after the games. I've coached around, I've coached middle school all the way through college, now Palmerton, so there are some past schools that I've been at that I enjoy shutting down, shutting up. So I just go into every game. I enjoy seeing what they can do. I enjoy seeing what they think they can, and then they shoot it and blow their own mind. So that's what I enjoy sitting back on.
What are you guys looking forward to going against our course and looking to run?
This is a new league. We didn't run a lot of these teams competitively, like beat them all. Yeah. They're all big superior schools, then it's football league. So, this year we're short numbers. Unfortunately, we only 2 girls per team. So, you may want to throw on cross country. So, in cross country, to compete as a team, we need 5 and 7. And you're leading this place. So, we get 2. So, unfortunately, we can't really score as a team for the girls' team. Also got more runners, but they will try to improve their time, try to make mistakes, and be better with full performances. The boys team, we have a full team, so we're looking to be as many new schools as we can. So we're a growing season. This is like the smallest team I've ever had. Only people graduated, and I think since COVID, it's been really hard to get people to come out and run 3 miles. I've seen that. It's definitely people are used to kind of games like trying. So we keep trying. We try to improve. I always said it's also about your personal time. If your personal time is keeping your time in the previous race, you're getting better. So it's not only team result, an individual sport is trying to better themselves every race. You guys, thinking of being a team leader in the competition.
I'm looking forward to going to Lehighton because I got a lot of friends there. Over at Lehighton, I mean, some of them graduated, but I still got my friend Alana got him. We're watching it. They're way faster than me, so I'm not me, but I'm excited. It's very exciting.
I just want to run with us at this certain course again. Try and do what I did last year, but maybe better.
All right, so I did my homework on field hockey and cross country, and I found some interesting facts about both sports. And we'll start with field hockey. Since the Olympics just ended, this was kind of appropriate. At the 2012 Olympics, field hockey was the third most spectated sport at the Olympics.
I believe a lot of people don't know that field hockey is typically a majority, especially overseas, a male sport. And every Olympics, I get a phone call or a text that's even my husband, how come men are playing? And I said, it is dominant overseas. And it's incredible to watch. It is the most powerful thing I've ever seen. So then when they see all the women's sports coming in and doing it, like China made a run and got a silver medal this year, I didn't even try to have a team.
Right.
So it's cool to see that at such a level, and it's such great hockey. I mean, no matter who's playing and what's happening, it is such great hockey, and I think it's making a noise out there. So people don't expect it, they see the powerful sport, the running that's involved, and also the skill that with stick skill and everything like that, and they're kind of intrigued. And I think it gets that spotlight that it deserves.
Right, and the next fact is field hockey is the second most played sport in the world. Football, of course, is number one. And field hockey is one of the oldest team sports in the world, dating back to 3,000 years. And modern day field hockey was first played in the 1700s.
And I give that again, I give credit where it's due. The men have helped propel that into that. We don't even have field hockey in all 50 states of the United States, which I think is crazy. It's mostly an Eastern Coast kind of thing. So it's a lot, we're in a perfect spot. I mean, the Olympic team had 11 or something girls come out of the PIAA thing on this past Olympic team, which was awesome. So we're right where we're supposed to be, but it is cool to see it kind of trickle into these other states and out west.
All right, for cross country with the Olympics, it was first introduced as a team and individual event at the 1912, 1920, and 1924 Summer Olympics. The first girls cross country state meet was in 1979, and cross country became a sport in 1838.
Yeah, so we went to the Olympics. Mostly it was track this year. It was very dominant, but it was nice to see the distance runners dominate. Brad Fisher, he was a former cross country runner and soccer player, and just to see what he accomplished, winning 2 medals, was pretty neat as a distance runner. So I thought he takes some of the Olympics or distance runners.
No.
I was eating dinner when they were running something, and they were running for 2 hours and 22 minutes.
Oh, the marathon?
And I ate an appetizer, ate a full course, and dessert, and they were still running. And I remember sitting there looking at it, I was like, people do that for fun.
Yeah. That's what she was doing. The marathon, my cousin there, I ate it.
All right, so what advice would you have for younger students that want to play field hockey?
Go for it. I mean, I think it's an incredible sport. It's nice to have those passes and be able to work as a team, collaborate, have fun little passes back and forth, get creative with it.
I think a big thing to put in there too is Mackie's also going for her gold award, Mackenzie, excuse me, is going for her gold award for Girl Scouts, and her program, or her activity that she's doing is she's starting a theater program, a youth program at Palmerton. We just held one last weekend, August 3rd, had over 10 people show up for it. It was only advertised for like 48 hours, so it's out there. The youth is coming back from those video games and stuff, and she's just, I said, you're leaving a legacy here, because I'm obviously letting her do all the hard work and then I'm just creating. It's out there. It's people want to know more about it. They want to at least try it. And that, I think I always tell these girls, show up to youth programs. Be an official, be a coach for younger girls, because they'll see you do it and they look up to you, just like with cross country, and they want to be that and do that, because the curiosity is out there. And I think that's all about these programs and keeping the feeder programs going.
Right. What about your cross country? What kind of advice would you give?
I think it's definitely a good idea to start running like when you're younger. I mean, now for a lot of time, like in gym Thorpe, we didn't have really a way to start running, I guess, as a younger child. But now we have Olympian booster cross country. So like, I don't know what grade to start. Kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade. You can run with the booster club team, and it just builds your endurance all the whole way up through until you get to 7th grade. But like, I mean, if you really don't like it as like a kid, I don't think someone like a parent should like push them because it's a specific group of people that really want to run far. You'll just end up getting burnt down and not want to do it in high school. So.
I mean, I think it's really important, like, if you're trying it out, like, don't give up on it. Like, you can't miss out on it, honestly. It's such a fun sport. Like, you have to surround yourself with people, like, the correct people, the right training, like, everything that you put into it, you will get results from. And, like, that's the main reason, like, why you're there to, like, succeed and, like, progress as a team.
Right.
I think that, like, when you ask somebody to run cross country, like, what are you talking about? So you have to explain it to them. And when I was in high school, like, I really went on cross country and did basketball. Cross country coach just kept bothering me, so I'm like, okay, I'll run me. And I ran me, and I loved it. So I think if you just give that one chance to try it, you might like it. And you develop friendships. They're very dedicated. Most of our runners are National Honor Society. They have good mental toughness. They get together with other teammates. It's nice to see them from friendships from other leagues. They meet up on the trail from kids from other leagues, you know. So they're not competitors, like they're also friends. And they keep in touch. And they go and run in college. All our runners run in college, so it's nice to see that. Follow them.
Nice. So when does your season start?
Today.
We have our first official game next Friday.
Next Friday.
We have 5 games in August, so it comes fast. And they're all great teams, and that's what we're lucky about. It's not just one game every week. It's you can play up to 3 or 4 a week. So you have to be able to adjust. You have to. I always tell them, you know, if they work hard, they earn those days off. Even though I don't think they get them, but it's. You know, you gotta pay attention to the bodies, you gotta pay attention mentally as well. School, they're doing that on top of it, and these girls are brilliant. Like, I must say, and I can brag about them that, you know, FBLA, we got Girl Scouts, we have bands and theater, and just stand out multi-sport athletes, and to take a minute and step back and remember that they're doing all this stuff on top of it, but still keeping their mental toughness and physical toughness on the field. I always tell them, come out here and let it all go. Like, have fun. If you're ticked off about something, there's the goal cage. And these girls have so much, and they do it flawlessly. And it's so cool, again, to sit back and encourage it, and just to watch these two, especially the seniors, third-year program, see them as like terrified little sophomores, and now here they are leading the team. So yeah, it's a cool thing to see. It's a cool thing to watch, but to keep that in mind. They do it all. They absolutely do it all.
Definitely nice to see the mature throughout the years. Mature at best.
What about you guys? When does your competition season start?
Oh, sorry, that. Yeah, we're going to be invitational next Friday. That's always a hot one, but it should be fun.
First day of school, you guys are first meet. Yeah, cool. Early first day of school, right?
Any plans for after high school, or are you still thinking about it?
I committed. I just recently committed verbally to Delaware Valley University to continue my athletic, playing field hockey and academic.
I verbally committed to junior at college to continue field hockey to C3, but also to continue my education.
Nice.
Good job.
Thank you.
How about you guys? Any
Stacy's
plans?
still sophomore.
Yeah, I'm not really, I don't really know where I want to go right now. I just have a major down, which I want to be an aerospace engineer, and I'm trying to probably do well in the triathlon club in college.
Nice. All right, guys, thank you for coming. Wish you the best this season, and we'll be checking out the scores and checking out over the season. So thank you for coming again.
Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
We're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we got time to get into the school spirit with the cheerleader.
Me
They take pride in the quality purchases and variety. They're number one customer service. Friendly staff. Located next to my Jam in Franklin Township. One selection of sandwiches and wraps, which are prepared fresh daily. City's Deli in Franklin Township. City's Deli also provides full service catering for corporate functions and other events, and they'll serve each guest during the length of your event. You've got to check out City's Deli. Thank you. From lunch, specials, to catering, and so much more. City's Deli in Franklin Township. Find it online at citysdeli.com. Make sure to follow like on Facebook. Look, who doesn't want to be there? Think about it. Get yourself a nice small bag. Use it with blocking shells. Let it be dry. Don't leave it with your nails. And make sure you're feeling great. Head to tail. The Spectrum Color is operative for 22 years. CC Jennifer after pet grooming guests. So if you're looking for a local pet grooming service and an experienced staff, it's got your pledge. Get your pets groomed. Give them the care they deserve. Country Clippers is positive. Find the bottom line.
All right, welcome back to the Palmerton Podcast. We are joined now by the Lehighton cheerleaders and the Palmerton cheerleader. So before we get to that, I'm going to remind you to get your tickets for Colossal Radio's Freedom Fest held Labor Day Sunday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on September 1st. Rain or Shine event held at the Orioles. We have 4 bands: the Boys of Psych, Big Bone Daddy, South Penn Dixie, and High Noon. There's also going to be a Jeep and Bronco show with prizes and trophies. The money will be raised to help benefit their veterans and local fire departments and police departments. You can go on to colossalradio.rocks to get your tickets and make sure you join the fun. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome back. Hi. So we're talking about fall sports season and what better way to get in the school spirit to. So let's start with Palmerton here. How are you all getting ready for the season?
Yes, so we had trials at the end of May, and then from there on out we have weightlifting throughout the summer to kind of just get us more stronger for stunt team purposes. And then in mid-July we had UCA able to camp at our school, so that really helped build our skills as we can. And last week we actually held non-mandatory practices the whole week where we got to go for like cheers, teach new dances, stuff like that. And today was our first day of preseason, so it started off really well. We have a lot more time now to like try new things, do new stuff since we covered a little bit last week.
Yeah, how about you guys?
We also had tryouts in May, I believe, early end of spring. We've been having practices since June. For us, almost every day, but for like varsity, it's been Tuesday, Thursday, and we also practice for competition on Monday, Wednesdays.
So any news cheers and new songs coming up with your team?
Working on it.
We have some new songs that our band is playing, so that kind of gave us opportunities to make new dances for them.
Yeah, well, we had UCA camp also through our school this summer. So we were going to like change cheers dances from them as well that we're going to be like implementing into our like, stuff, I guess.
Well, and you had a son camp, is that?
Oh yeah, we actually did. That's not getting well this year. He was famous cheerleader, I guess.
Yeah, he's a national champion, and we were able to bring him in for a 2-day sun camp for our comp team to help take us to the next level to get on the mat.
Nice. So what are you looking forward to most about the new season? Or rest of the year?
I personally, I'm actually trying out new stuff positions this year. I just became a base. I used to be a flyer, so I'm really excited for football season and being able to try some new stuff personally.
Yeah, I'm excited for football season. We cheer for football, basketball, wrestling. So it's a long season, but football is like my favorite. We have a very small team. We have like 11 girls, so it's difficult like stunting purposes. But when they use the campaign, they have a lot of good ideas. So I think that.
Nice. So you're all seniors, right?
Yes.
So what is some thing that you're looking for now that you're a senior, like something you're going to miss or?
Personally, I'm looking forward to all of the last being like the best, like a thing to say like UCA all times like last and best one. So like in my mind, everything this year has been like last and best one. So yeah.
So what is your favorite cheer?
My favorite. Well, it was Pride. We did it 10 million times. Probably Pride. Yeah. That's actually the whole point. Just learn for tryouts. Yeah. Indian tradition attack. Yeah. It's a UCA cheer. Yes. That's right. It's a new one. We just learned this year for our tryouts. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say we learn a lot of these two camps too, and I just like have to like them.
Weird questions from the producers. Do you have any fundraisers going on?
I know we every year have a first bingo that brings in a lot of money through like just bingo itself, and we also have a basket raffle and a food stand and a bake sale. So all of our like parents, friends, family all come to this first bingo, and it's a very fundraiser for our program.
Yeah, it's actually one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. It's in our first bingo where we have everything from Kate's Bake, those purses. So tickets are going on sale shortly. You know, if you want to find your favorite cheerleader coach, we'll hook you up. Throw that in there.
You know, we're also doing a bingo fundraiser, and we have a 50-50 raffle, basket raffle, big stew, similar thing. And then our games, we're also going to do candy grams, so that like our community fans can like write a little message and give candy to like their football player, cheerleader band member. That's a really good idea.
Do you have any plans for high school? Still thinking about it?
Do you want to question? Well, hopefully college. I was hoping to go into special education. But I don't think I'm next year in college. It's off the table, but I don't know.
Still got time.
Yeah, I still have hope. I'm thinking about maybe looking through psychology and the rest of it, because I haven't narrowed it down yet. I went to college for exercise science and then eventually become a physical therapist. And I also don't know what to do for college. I think I'm going to try, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to process. I don't see cheerleading as well looking for college, but I don't know. But I really enjoy college.
So do you have any advice for any younger kids out there that are in cheering that might think about, do I want to be in high school cheering or not? Any advice for them?
My advice would be it is a time commitment, so you need to be willing to give up your time. But giving up that time is definitely worth it. Like sometimes you're like, oh, I was cheer, like it is worth it in the end. We have so much fun. So I would just stick with it. When it's like the ones and ones, stuff is worth it. The college, the life.
Yeah, I would say like we're hard, it's not an easy thing to cheer. It takes a lot of practice.
Is there a certain game you're looking forward to cheering at?
I'm looking forward to the gym going game because it's home.
it's just like a really good
So how did you decide to cheer?
Well, when I was a little kid, my mom was a cheerleader for her whole life, and then also college. So she kind of just like threw me in there. And then when I was little, I also did like dance and gymnastics, so like, but I'm more gravitated towards cheer because it was like a mix of everything. And then I stuck with it. I cheered when I was 5, so I've been cheering for like 12, 13 years now. I personally, when I was little, I was always loved the cheerleaders. And so then when I was little, my mom put me in all the little like competitions that we had because it was wholesome. But I did that. I did that for like 5 years, and then I joined like coast cheerleading and career. It was not just cheering for me. It was called flag. I did flags freshman the first year, and I did football for 3 years. And then there was 100s, but I did 18 rounds. That's pretty close. I went back to cheering because one, I don't really like coach came. My dad wasn't coach for 100, but I was also like not even playing for the home house, not even 5 foot, and guys hitting 5 foot or even 5'5", and I was a little intimidated, and I was like, I'm not gonna hurt. So I went to cheering, and
Yeah, I also wanted to cheerleading. I did start off doing it for school club, and then like I would always go to the high school meetings and watch the older girls cheer. And I was like, oh, I just want to be like that. And then I don't know, in school I tried out field hockey, and I loved it. And then I did start playing field hockey my freshman year, and then I was just like, I don't know, cheerleading is really so. Hey.
Alright. So what do you do during the off season? Like, here we are.
yeah, so for us, we do competitions, and that goes until February, and then we start up again with open gyms end of February and end of March. So we don't really have an off season, and I guess our off season is like our like open gym practices and events.
I track, I go to track, so I don't make many of the open gyms or practices in there, but cheering, track,
Yeah, so we actually for basketball and wrestling starts in it starts in the summer, it's just and I did it in March, April, May, and then the break coming up, and then tryouts.
Alright, we're going to go to a commercial break and we'll get right back.
Sit at an advantage cocktail. Deny your habit of farm to table focused fare. Make lasting memories with the ones you love. The Gorge Eatery is a place where friends and loved ones come together to enjoy socially in a unique zen space. Located in the historic Coffin Mill in Whitesford, you'll find something very unique to the area. Our newly redesigned event space is ideal for your next special occasion. Perfect for bridal and baby showers, micro weddings, parties. Log on to thecoffinmill.com for more information and upcoming events. Did you know that we are residents this year? Sanitary residents coming out and safe and sweet management center. Experiencing physicians, dietitians, social workers, and other healthcare professionals are dedicated to helping you achieve your weight loss goals through surgical and non-surgical programs. Losing weight is your journey, and St. Luke's Weight Management Center will be there for you every step of the way. Visit sleh.org/weight-loss to get started today.
Alright, welcome back to the Philosophy Podcast. We're here talking with cheerleaders. Some other notes coming up. Don't forget to go to Philosophy Radio's website to check out these cruise for the upcoming year next year. Cruise number 17. All the information can be found on the website. Also, Oldies with Mike tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. He is highlighting Woodstock, so it's the anniversary of Woodstock. He can check that out by downloading the free Colossal Radio app or listening on to the Colossal Radio website. And of course, all our other shows up and caged on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. till noon. And then conflicts and the rest of the days from 9 a.m. to noon. And then our favorite Uncle Kevin will give you 3 work hours from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And of course, our show is the second and fourth Monday of every month live here on Facebook. And you can watch the replay on our YouTube channel. And make sure you subscribe to Colossal Radio's YouTube channel. We're working on some good things with the studio, so some videos are coming up for that. And I'm going to finish up here with cheerleaders. Anything you want to tell people out there about coming out and cheering their team? And
Well, on August 20th is Keep the Try. Keep the Try. So that's when all of our fall sports, everyone introduced on all the teams, and then on August 23rd is our first game away at Lehighton. So it's 2 games this morning. Yeah. Oh, we also have competitions after those two. They're pretty fun. Sunday, and it's got the major districts. Yep.
We don't have our Monday night, but we're placing it at 7 things, probably all the teams. And the winner day, our team is the Cheerleading, and we're away against the Lehighton, so that'll be easy.
Coach Chairman.
We're just super excited for football season to get started. It's always fun being back on those Friday night lights with the girls and the football team. I'm always super excited for that. And we're super excited again for competition season to be starting up. That'll be here before you know it. This year we have the opportunity because we switched to the colonial league. So we actually have another competition that we need to represent the school in, and hopefully there'll be another championship for the team as well.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we do cheer for. We regular.
Yes, you can do it.
I probably could say that.
I was going to say, you guys stand up or not in your chairs? You guys can do it. Three, 2, 1, let's go. No, I can't do it. They like doing it so much. Yes, if you face.
So if you want to stand next to Coach,
Hi.
and then just come in a little bit.
Savannah, we can't see you.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Ready? Indians, ignite your spirit. Stand up so we can cheer. L-H-S, L-H-S. Indians, let your spirit soar. Get loud and yell once more. L-H-S, L-H-S.
You're next. Yeah, I know.
here by the chair? You can? We can see.
P-H-S. Let's hear it for the best. P-H-S. Let's hear it for the best. P-H-S. Let's hear it for the best. P-H-S.
Good job, ladies.
Is there any advice to get in the crowd? I know there's some nights where you guys are like struggling to like get crowd response when you're on the sides.
Even if we're losing, keep cheering, please. It makes it so much more fun.
Well, I'm super excited to announce that we are bringing back pizza giveaways at our Friday night games. So we're going to do them during the third quarter. We'll have 2 pizzas being donated by Pizza Como every home game to the loudest fans in the crowd. So get ready for it. Be loud, be proud.
How about
I was just saying be loud. We have a slingshot this year that we're going to be using. So get excited some candy and fun things in the crowd.
Come to your game.
Right? That's awesome. We have Thursday night games, so we might end up hitting a 100 of that.
Are you guys excited for the new season?
Oh, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you guys are repeat district champions, right?
Yes, we are.
So
Hopefully, repeat. Hopefully,
Tradition.
last year, come on.
So what do you have to do for that? What do you have to?
We practice a lot. So we started practicing in July for 3 hours every Monday and Wednesday. And then once school starts, like football kind of drops off, we'll probably start practicing 3, maybe even 4 days a week. Who knows? It pretty much depends on how prepared we need to be and how much we need to work on, like within like 2-3 weeks before competition. So practices kind of fluctuate, but we're there at the school a lot. But it's worth it. Like putting in all that time, sometimes it's like frustrating, but in the end, it's worth it.
But you guys are seniors, but do you still get nervous when you're holding that banner when that team comes from you?
Personally, not when I'm holding the banner, but when I'm waiting to go on for a competition. It's terrifying. It's like a different feeling. Like all your nerves go away. It's like you kind of like black out.
They do. They get off the mat and goes, oh my gosh, you guys did so good. They're like, oh my god. Sorry, I don't remember anything. Yeah, I mean, the 1 year, the first year we went districts, one of our tumblers completely forgot to tumble. Like, she went to the wrong side of the mat, and I tell the girls all the time, like, if something goes wrong, you just gotta pick back up wherever you're at and keep going. And even with that, the judges didn't know she was supposed to be tumbling. It looked like she just was supposed to be somewhere else.
Yeah, I would say it's like sometimes it's nerve-wracking football games, but mostly for us, competition is what really gets to us.
Yeah, we kind of use football to practice. Football side we use to kind of practice some of our stuff that we're working on, sequences. So it's a nice balance for us. Plus, it gives me an extra night of practice with them.
Yeah, it's like stepping out on the track at first can be like intimidating because there's like so many people. But honestly, I just like forget that there's like people watching me. This is so much fun.
Alright. So you're in the 7.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun being out there.
Alright, anything else you want to say in closing time here? Come on.
Yeah, come out to the first game, August 23rd, like I said, at Lehighton for us, at home for them, or away at Thorpe for them.
Alright, thank you guys for coming. Good luck this season, and we look forward to seeing you cheering at the games. That's going to do it for us tonight. Our next episode is going to be August 26th. We're going to be celebrating National Toilet Paper Day. And we'll get more information on that in the upcoming days. That's going to do it for us. Remember to get onto Colossal Radio's website and get your tickets for Freedom Fest. That's coming up really quick. And check out the Cruise 2025 with Doc and Kate. And check out our other shows. Ike is spotlighting Woodstock tomorrow night, so don't miss that. See you all next time.